So today's lesson we'll be talking about pictures and text wrapping. Now, how do we insert pictures from from a file? Now, maybe we have a specific image in mind. Now we can insert picture from a file. Now, how can we do that? First of all, we'll place the insertion point where we want the picture to be added. Now, click on the insert from this ribbon tab, and we click on pictures, and we select from any of our folder where we place the picture. Now let's make use of this, or let's use this, and the picture is coming up. The picture has been inserted already, and now as it has been inserted, I can choose to resize by moving my cursor along the edges. I can resize, I can choose to rotate as I want. I can choose to do that. I can choose to increase the resizing the edges. I can decrease. So now the next thing we'll talk about after now we are done with resizing from our corners, from the corner handles, is we'll talk about how we can change our text wrapping settings. Now when you set picture from a file, you will notice that it's actually difficult to move it exactly where you want. You can see it's very difficult. You can't just move it like that. So, and because text wrapping is for the image is usually set to be in line with the text, so it's not something you just add and you just move it. It's already added to be in line with the text. Now you need to change the text wrapping settings if you want to move the image freely, or if you just want the text to wrap around the image in a more natural way. Now look at my picture. As you can see, the picture, I can move it just like that very easily, see, because it has been set to align with the image. But you can do that. Now how can we now wrap the text around the image? First of all, we select the image we want to wrap. I have selected. Now once I do that, the format, I click on the format tab, and once I click on the format tab, I click on the wrap text. I click on the wrap text command, which is this. Now once I click on the wrap text command, I select the example, which is I select the one of the options rather, which is in front of the text. So now that I've clicked it, I can now basically move my picture as I want. I now move my picture, and as you can see, I can now move my picture. I can even place it on top of the text. I can now if you feel confused, basically what I just said is because Microsoft Word settings, when you add picture, you usually be in line with the text, so it's not something that I just move around automatically. But for you to change that, you have to select the image, click on format, and click on wrap text. Now me clicking in front of the text will allow me to move the picture anywhere I want, and I can even place it on top of my text. Now if I choose to change it, I can say I'm wrapping the text, I'm wrapping the picture behind my text. So which means the picture has already been selected from my background. I can even decide to type on the picture, and let me change this to white, so that's okay. So I can decide to type on my picture, and that is that for text wrapping.